Alright, well I kind of brought y'all in a little late, but I'm messing with the throttle positioning sensor, trying to see if I can get it to richen it up just a little bit without having to go get a program and everything for right now. But pretty much this is kind of a cheap way. You're not getting the exact numbers and everything to fine tune it, but you can kind of do it just a little bit temporarily. So to get to it, I just removed the engine mount, this right there. I removed that, got that out of the way. There's 3 screws for it. And then the cover for the throttle position sensor has 2 Phillips head screws, one right here on the opposite side of that. But then here it is. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there is a T25. Let me get a screwdriver and kind of be able to point this stuff out a little here for you. A T25 screw right here, and then one directly above it right up there. You loosen those up and you just kind of turn it counterclockwise just a little bit, and that should richen it up. Going the opposite direction will lean it up. So I just got done doing that. I plugged everything back in. I'm going to try and fire it up and see what happens. See if it runs a little bit better. So on a side note for this, the reason I done that is I went and blocked off the emissions on this bike. This little canister right here, I just kind of taped up the back side of it and then put it back together just to block it off. That stops all the backfiring, because from the factory with the emissions and everything, that right there, it sucks through there, and that's what causes the backfire and everything. So kept that off. I turned up my TPS, see if that'll help it from leaning out from the slip-on that I put on it, plus like I said, capping off that emission, so that should richen it up a little better, and it should run a little bit better and have a little more power. So we're going to take it for a ride, and I'm going to obviously install all this stuff back on there, and then go take it for a ride and see what we think about it. So yep, we'll see how. I guess one thing I didn't really mention was that when to get to the top screw, to get to this top screw right here, I had to loosen up the clamps on both sides of the throttle body to get it turned. I had to tilt it down just so I could access those 2 screws. So just keep that in mind whenever you're doing it. And also that's a T45 for the motor mount, just so you know. That'll help you with all that. But looks like I got everything back on there. So let's go take it for a ride and see how much better it is.
Thing about it, this weather is cooling off. I think we're in the 40s right now, low 40s. So kind of bundled up right now. Some of my winter stuff. I feel like I'm being choked right now. I got the little neck warmer on right now. A little tight. I have to readjust that next time. But do a little riding, got to do a couple of errands. Got a little squeaking noise on the Mustang. I'm wanting to try to get that figured out. I'm gonna go try to get some of that lithium grease and spray on the bushings and see if that might help. At least kind of narrow it down to which bushings I need to replace. So. Oh, these dual sport tires suck on this stuff. It's like mush.